Hello, and welcome to the Blackstone Solicitors channel. Today, we're diving into a topic that can really make or break a kit manufacturing deal: negotiating the minimum guaranteed royalty. Now, if you're in the business of producing kits, whether that's electronics, DIY furniture, or even bespoke craft sets, this one's for you. Imagine this. You've designed an innovative gadget and struck a deal with a manufacturer. They love it, they're ready to go into production. But here's the catch. The agreement includes a minimum guaranteed royalty, and it's set in stone. Sounds straightforward, right? Well, not quite. So, what is a minimum guaranteed royalty? Simply put, it's the amount the manufacturer agrees to pay you, no matter what, usually over a defined period. It's a safety net for you, the creator, but it's also a double-edged sword. Here's a real-world scenario. Let's say a small tech startup in London develops a new type of modular lighting kit. They negotiate a deal with a large electronics manufacturer, including a minimum royalty of £50,000 per year. Sounds like a win? Not if the projected sales are £200,000, and the manufacturer struggles to meet production targets. That £50,000 minimum becomes a financial burden on the manufacturer, creating tension, delays, or even threats of legal disputes. Negotiating the minimum guaranteed royalty is about balance. You want to protect your intellectual property and ensure you're fairly compensated. The manufacturer wants security, but also flexibility. One approach we often advise at Blackstone Solicitors is to tie the minimum royalty to realistic sales forecasts, and sometimes even link it to production milestones. That way, if sales skyrocket, you get your fair share. But if there are unforeseen delays, both parties aren't left in a financial bind. Let's bring in another example. Consider a UK-based craft kit company that negotiated a minimum royalty without factoring in seasonal fluctuations. During winter, sales were booming, but summer was slow. The fixed minimum royalty ended up being unsustainable for the manufacturer, who then delayed payments and caused friction. The lesson: always include clauses that allow adjustments under specific conditions, like seasonal sales trends or production challenges. Now, while minimum guaranteed royalties might feel like a rigid figure, savvy negotiation can make them flexible. You could introduce tiered royalties, where the guaranteed amount grows with sales, or even a cap to prevent overpayment if sales outperform expectations. This keeps the deal fair, sustainable, and most importantly, long-lasting. At Blackstone Solicitors, we see countless creators and manufacturers get stuck over this exact issue. Our advice? Don't rush it. Understand the market, forecast realistically, and think about the relationship you want with your manufacturing partner. After all, a deal is more than numbers, it's about collaboration and trust. So, if you're entering a kit manufacturing deal, take a moment, look closely at that minimum guaranteed royalty, and consider negotiating it intelligently. A little foresight now can save a lot of stress later. Thanks for watching. If you found this useful, hit like, subscribe, and drop us a comment with your questions. At Blackstone Solicitors, we're here to guide you through the legal maze of manufacturing agreements, so your ideas don't just survive, they thrive.